I rewatched the movie Philadelphia so that I could talk about the way it portrayed the state of HIV in the early 1990s. My name is Tira and I'm an immunologist, and I like to ruin the way TV shows and movies talk about infectious diseases. I almost feel like I'm not really qualified enough to talk about this because this movie is just so good and that anything I could add just wouldn't do it justice, but I will do my best. If you think the state of LGBTQ+ rights is bad now, think about how bad it was 33 years ago. In 1993, HIV and AIDS was the leading cause of death in America for men aged 25 to 44, and there was only one drug approved to treat the virus directly. It was called AZT, or azithromycin. Today, there are more than 30 drugs approved to treat HIV. In July 1990, the U.S. Congress finally enacted the Americans with Disabilities Act, and this made it illegal to discriminate against someone because of their HIV status. HIV is only spread through bodily fluids like blood or sexual fluids. It is not spread by shaking hands, by hugging someone, by sharing food and drink with them, or even kissing them. Everything about the way this movie depicts this disease is very accurate. From the Kaposi sarcoma lesions on Andrew Beckett's body that are what end up getting him fired from his job, to how he's immunocompromised and suffers with a cold when everyone else is fine, to him eventually losing vision in one eye due to cytomegalovirus infection. These are what we call AIDS-defining illnesses. They are things that a person with a healthy immune system would normally be able to fight off and not even get sick, whereas a person with a suppressed immune system does get sick from them. At one point in the film, there is a whiteboard on the screen that shows a medication schedule for Andrew Beckett to take. There is the AZT on there. There is also medication to fight fungal infections. There is something called Megace, which is to stimulate appetite. There is acyclovir to keep cold stores and chickenpox from reactivating, and there is ganciclovir, which is to keep cytomegalovirus under control, and obviously that one wasn't very successful. One thing this movie did that was really great was it cast local Philly people who were living with HIV as extras in the movie, patients in the clinic scenes. Unfortunately, most of these people did not survive to see the film's release. The cultural impact of this movie really can't be understated. It came at a time when HIV was very stigmatized, and Tom Hanks and other people from the movie wore red ribbons to the Oscars that year in 1994, while Tom Hanks collected his award for Best Actor. Obviously, this movie gets 10 out of 10. Anything less would be inconceivable, so let me know what you think in the comments.